So now that we've rolled the hips, now we're going to mobilize. So once again, we're going to continue this triplanar, multi-dimensional form of stretching. So first I'm going to focus on the sagittal plane. I'm going to take myself from an anterior pelvic tilt into a posterior pelvic tilt by squeezing my glute, my back glute, and my abdominal wall. This is going to create a stretch in this front hip throughout the hip flexors. You might even feel it all the way from the hip down to the knee, the full length of the quad. Now from here, once I have this locked, and it all starts by tucking the tailbone, locking out the glute. Once I have this, now I can begin to mobilize in the sagittal plane, nice slow rocking, even a static hold. But once I lose that glute, now there's no longer any hip flexor stretch. So taking advantage of the anatomy, so we want to make sure that the hip stays tucked and the hip flexors opened up. So if I lose that activation in the back, in the posterior side, I'm going to lose the stretch in the front. So I want to maintain that. You can, once again, you can rock or you can hold the static. Now, let's make this more triplanar. So beyond the sagittal, once I have this, I'm going to lift up the same arm that's of the leg that's down, and I'm going to rotate. I'm taking advantage of the fascial tissue and those spiral line properties, and rotate through. We can take it a step further. So now, instead of straight on, now I've entered this anterior lateral step within my feet, still tucking the tailbone, still squeezing my glute, and now I'm going to rock out into this 45-degree plane of my foot. My knee is still in line with my toe. It's not inside or outside of it, straight on top. I can also go a full 90 degrees. Squeeze both glutes, reach out. Now I'm feeling, I get a stretch through the inner groin as well as the hip flexor and through the quad. And once again, you can maintain this arm up and rotate to get even deeper stretch, once again taking advantage of the fascial tissue. We can also go frontal plane. So from here, turning my toe, so now I have a straight leg on the right. I can slide out into this, squeezing both glutes still. We can rotate in and out of this. We can reach. We can come down and just try and get nice and deep with this. So that's a hip matrix, triplanar, opening up so you're ready to run.